Welcome to chapter 3. In this chapter, we're going to talk about navigation, crop tool, rotate, and straighten. Now, just so you know, the crop can be done also in Camera Raw, but we're not going to do that in Camera Raw. We're going to do it in the Photoshop. Okay, and there's 3 ways to do crops, believe it or not. But let's start with navigation. So here we have our image. It's in 19%. If we wanted to zoom in on a particular area, we would select the zoom tool, which is at the bottom of this tools panel, shortcut Z. This is a tool shortcut you really want to be familiar with and just memorize. You'll be using it a lot, so it'll become second nature to you. But what's great is you just click once, it zooms to 25%, 33, 50, 66, and 100. Okay, and this is because I have this selected. I can press the minus to zoom back out. Okay, and I don't have to stop at 16%. I can go lower. It doesn't matter. Now, what's great is, let me press the plus again. And remember those preferences? Let me go Control K real quick. And I showed you performance. This whole thing right here, enable OpenGL drawing. Watch what happens. When I zoom in, we'll zoom right here. Look at that. It zooms in and it keeps the image sharp while you're zooming in. Isn't that great? Now it's a little bit fuzzy, but that's just because I had a camera shake problem there. But press the Alt key, and now you can zoom out without having to go up to the top of that menu bar. Isn't that nice? It's crazy. Now, what is neat, if you double click the zoom tool, watch what happens to the percentage. This will bring it to 100% automatically. But if 100% is too much for you, you can go to the next tool above it called the hand tool. Now, what is the hand tool? Let me click one more time to make it zoom. Let me do one. Okay. You can go to the tool above it called the hand tool, shortcut H. The hand tool is you press or click and move the picture around. So you can see how this can become handy. So maybe I'm dealing with an image here and I need to move over here to compare to see how it looks. Okay. And with the OpenGL, I can now move it like that if I wanted to. I can throw it. Isn't that nice? Double click on the hand tool and guess what happens? Fit in view. So it fits within the window that you have. Now let's go to the zoom tool. Instead of pressing the zoom tool, let's press Z for the shortcut. Now let's say that I'm zooming in, trying to look around here, and I need to move the image quickly again. How can I do that? Well, press the space bar. Watch this zoom tool change to a hand. Press the space bar again. It'll go to a hand and you can move your picture while you still have the zoom tool selected. Isn't that crazy? Okay. So those are 2 handy shortcuts you really want to know. Can't emphasize enough. Okay. Now when we go back up to the zoom tool, you'll see you have some options here. And we can see that this right now is at 44%. So what do the actual pixels look like? That's 100%. And remember what the 100% was? By double clicking the zoom tool. Fit in screen. Well, let's click it and see what happens. It'll fit in screen set 19.7. That looks like that's the hand when you double click it, right? Fill screen. Let's see what this does. This fills the available screen area that you have, and it tells you the percentage. Print size. What's that? Okay, this is the print size that you're going to see, and you can go to View, Windows, View, Control R. Real quick, I'm just going to show you rulers. You can go to Image. You don't have to know this part. I'm just trying to prove a point here. And you'll see that the document size is 17.867 inches by 11.867 in height. Go to the ruler here. I'm going to scroll over, and you can see that the width is 17 point almost 18, and if you look at the height, it's almost 12, which is the same as the document size, which is also the print size. So that's where that gets those settings from. Sorry about that. I'm gonna click cancel. Okay, I'm gonna go back up to view rulers because I don't want to see the ruler. Shortcut Control R, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Now we have this image in the wrong spot again, so how can I get it back to the center? Is there another way? There is another way, and I'll show you in the next tutorial.